Many people saving money hesitate or even totally avoid investing due to the associated risks. Because let's face it, nobody wants to work hard to earn their money only to lose it in the end. I get it, trust me. Treasury bills, or T-bills, offer a near zero risk investment opportunity that could serve as the foundation for your financial future. You don't need to be an expert investor to do this, and you definitely don't need a lot of money. By the end of this video, you'll know how to buy T-bills and even figure out exactly how much you'll make. So let's get right into it. As I said earlier, T-bills are a very safe, near zero risk investment backed by the full faith of the US government, providing a very secure, steady return on your cash. While generally the stock market provides much better returns in its current uncertain state, many people are not willing to invest or take risks like they usually are. And I get it. T-bills are among the safest investment vehicles, offering a steady return on your cash even in the most uncertain markets. In short, treasury bills are pretty much just a loan that you give to the government. When you buy a T-bill, you're loaning the government money and they'll pay you back with interest. T-bills are also among the shortest term securities you can buy from the government. You can buy them for as little as 4 weeks or up to a year. The longer you keep your money tied up, the more interest you'll earn. This makes treasury bills a great place to put some of your emergency fund or maybe a vacation fund or any savings account that you're really saving up for something in the short term. For example, let's say you wanted to go on vacation. You knew you weren't going to spend the money for the next, 1 to 3 months, but you definitely don't want to risk it in the market at any chance you'd lose any of it. So you need a place that gathers more money than just your typical savings account. High yield savings accounts are up right now. However, your typical local bank is definitely not. So you'd want to find a better place for that cash. You can buy T-bills through your bank, a brokerage, or my personal favorite way, and the way we'll be doing it in this video, through TreasuryDirect, aka straight from the government. T-bills are auctioned off every week, so there's always a buying opportunity, except for the 52-week treasury bill, which is once every 4 weeks. So how do you figure out how much money you'll actually make when you buy a T-bill? Let me show you. All right, so first things first, you're going to go to treasurydirect.gov, and this is the government website right here. We're going to click Treasury Marketable Securities, and we're going to go to Bills. Scroll down until you see results of recent bill auctions. And before I continue, I want to clarify, so these are past results, not current results. And what that means is when you go to buy a T-bill, you're not going to know your rate until the bill is actually issued. So we use these past auctions to see roughly where it probably is going to fall. It is a unique instance of the T-bill where you don't know until you buy it, but the guaranteed thing is you will get a T-bill as long as you're what's called a non-competitive bidder, which most individuals are. The rate is set by what's called competitive bids, which come from banks and brokerages and big institutions that ultimately set the rate. But it's all stuff at this point you probably don't need to worry about if you're investing your savings or a small individual account. Just worry about roughly what the rate is and you'll be good to go. So that being said, we'll click the 20 most recent auctions and you can see the results of all the different availabilities. We'll use for today's example the 4-week, which was a 4.038% investment rate. So what does that mean? Let's say you wanted to buy $100 as the face value. What happens is you don't get compound interest like a standard loan, you get a discount to the face value. So in this case, $99.69 is what you would pay for a $100 treasury bill. And so we get out our calculator here. What that means is we'll take 100 minus $99.69 and all those decimals. And this number, 30 cents, 31 cents, depends if you round it, is how much you'll get as a return for every $100 you invest in a treasury bill at this particular rate. Now, let's say you invested, $1,000. Just take this number times 10, because 10 times 100 is 1,000. And you can roughly expect about a $3.08 return on this investment after 4 weeks. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, and it might not be. However, you have to keep in mind, especially right now, the markets are down, so most portfolios are actually down percentage points, not up. So any little bit you can get back is good. And also keep in mind, this is super safe and super secure, meaning you're guaranteed to get this money back. It makes it a great place, like I said before, for like a part of your emergency fund, because if you can put that in the market, you might not get it back out for quite some time. And what if you need it? So This provides a very safe, very easy way to generate return on money so you're not just sitting on money, and it's definitely better than nothing. Alright, so now you roughly know how much you'll make from Treasury bills, but how do you buy them? So it's a super easy process. We're back at the TreasuryDirect website, which is right here, treasurydirect.gov. I'll have it linked down below just for convenience sake. If you don't already have an account, all you're going to do is say open a new account. Now I already do, but I can still show you the steps, and it's very easy. You're going to choose the type of account you're opening, and it's more or less going to say, are you an individual or are you a business? It's going to ask you for your social security number, your address, your basic stuff, anything that you would need for any kind of investment or bank. Your email address, your bank account and routing number, they need that so you can purchase and receive your funds back. So it's a very secure platform, as ugly as this may look. Once you're logged in, this is the screen you will be looking at. It's your home screen to your account. And what you're going to do is head up to the top where it says Buy Direct. We're going to select Bills, as it describes, short-term securities of 1 year or less. So that's what we want. Bills. Submit. And it's going to list every bill you can possibly purchase right now. And for the sake of today's video, we're going to go with a 4-week one as soon as possible, and that would be 12/1 right here with an issue date of 12/6. We're going to select that. We're going to select what account we want it coming from. In this case, it's my personal one, so right here. Scroll down. All you have to do is select exactly how much you want to purchase. So it can be in increments of $100, and it can be as little as $100 or as much as $10 million. And any increment in between, but again, it has to be in increments of $100. So let's just, for the example, just say $2,000. You select where those funds come from and be your bank account, whatever. You can have multiple bank accounts attached. You can just select where it comes from. So we'll do that. And right here, this is neat. So you can schedule reinvestment. So if you want to set it and forget it, that's what this is for. You would say yes, and how many times you would like it reinvested. So let's say you had the 4-week one and you wanted it reinvested every month for the next 6 months, just because you never know, but you want to just keep it out of the back of your mind. You can select right here. You can say yes and say, I don't know, 6 times, and it'll reinvest the original amount plus the interest each and every time. But we don't want to do that. So for this video, so I'm going to set no. And then right here, you can select where the maturity payment destination is. So you can have it, again, you can have everything sent back plus the interest to the account where it came from. So it's just a constant cycle of money in, money out, and you're always going to see a return. So in that case, you select your bank account right here, hit submit, and it's going to go to purchase review. Just make sure everything's correct before you want to finally submit it. And just, again, certify that it's you, and hit submit. And that's all there is to it. Now you can do this as many times as you want. You can invest every week if you want, and invest in what are called ladders. But it's up to you. You can have a 4-week, an 8-week, whatever your preference is. And again, these auctions go off every single week, so you'll always have a buying opportunity. Now, of course, Treasury bills are just one way you can invest your money. There's a lot of different other opportunities out there, and most full portfolios will be very diversified. They'll have some stocks, they'll have some bonds, just to keep it diversified and protect it as much as it can from up and down waves of the market. I hope you found this video helpful no matter where you are in your investing journey. And if you want to make some spare cash to help save up for something, maybe a vacation, check out this video where I show you how. Or check out some of the links in the description I have below where you can see some other easy investing tips to help you grow the savings you do have. And as always, I will see you guys next time.